Let's build your own DIY obstacle avoidance robot using the Quad Store Kit. Haven't got one yet? Grab yours from the link in the description below. Prepare the chassis plate. Start by taking the acrylic base plate and carefully removing the protective film, clear or brown, from both sides. Mount the first motor. Insert one motor mount into the chassis base as shown in the video. Place the motor in the center of the mount and then attach the second motor mount on the opposite side of the motor. Insert one of the longer bolts through the motor mount and base and fasten it with a nut on the other side. Repeat this for the second bolt at the top to ensure the motor is tightly secured between the mounts. Follow the same process on the other side of the chassis to mount and secure the second motor. Once both motors are in place and firmly secured, insert the wheels into the motor shafts until they fit snugly. Now let's install the rear caster wheel. Move to the rear end of the chassis. Take a small screw and insert it through one of the holes. Use a hex nut on the other side to tighten it. Do the same for the second hole. Align the caster wheel in place and fasten it using two screws to complete the rear wheel assembly. And that's it! You've successfully assembled your 2WD chassis. Now that the 2WD chassis assembly is complete, let's move on to mounting the microcontroller PCB onto the chassis. Start by inserting screws into the holes as shown in the video and secure each one with a hex mount on the top. Repeat this for all 4 mounting holes. Once the hex mounts are in place, position the microcontroller PCB on top of them and fasten it using screws. That's it. Next, connect the motor wires. Insert the right motor wires into the D9 and D10 sockets and the left motor wires into the D5 and D6 sockets on the PCB. Note that the red and black motor wires are interchangeable. If your robot doesn't move straight, simply swap the wires in the sockets to correct the direction. Now, let's place the battery holder. Stick a piece of double-sided tape to the bottom of the holder and press it firmly onto the chassis base. This will keep it securely in place. Finally, connect the DC plug from the battery holder to the DC jack on the microcontroller PCB. Now, insert the ultrasonic sensor into the center slot on the microcontroller PCB board. That's it. Your obstacle-avoiding robot car is ready. If you bought the full DIY kit from Quad Store, the robots program is already uploaded to the board, so you can start using it right away. When you switch on the robot, if it moves straight, everything is fine and it should work perfectly. If the robot keeps turning in circles to the right, Swap the red and black wires connected to pins 9 and 10 so the robot moves straight. If it keeps turning in circles to the left, swap the red and black wires connected to pins 5 and 6 so the robot moves straight. If you need the program, don't worry. You can download it from the link in the description. You can use the Arduino IDE to upload the program to any Arduino compatible board. Watch how smart your robot car is. As it moves forward, it detects obstacles using the ultrasonic sensor and quickly changes direction to avoid bumping into anything. It smoothly finds an alternate path, just like a self-driving car.